Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome ye all to part 2 of Dragon Age Inquisition on the Xbox One X. Where exactly were at the end of part 1. Let's crack straight in. We're on the mountain path. Trying to reach the temple through the mountain path.
The tunnel should be just ahead.
Look at the view.
The temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Oh, don't look down. Ooh, we need this bow upgraded pretty swiftly, don't we? It's taking a while to put these guys down.
One down.
Go team! I did love this search facility. It just made life so much easier when you were searching for resources and treasures and stuff. Memory serves me correctly, you might be able to expand it as well through some sort of upgrade. So it's wider. Maybe. Oh, there's a room here, is that? There's only loot in here. Light the brazier. That's not a brazier, is it? What's that called? Can't remember. Torch. Ooh. Stiletto dagger, which doesn't really help anybody, I don't think. Shield might help Cassandra, maybe. A little bit more defensive, I think. Gives her +3 willpower as well, which is probably better than the magic defense. Whoa, that's a bit sexy, isn't it? Check that out. I think that was the only way to go, wasn't it? Aye. Keep on running. Keep on high. Sock. Oh, there's bad ones up there. Ooh, that took a lot of health off him when I surprise attacked him there. With my long shot. Whoa, Christ. Dragonling scales. Very nice. Whoa, hello. See the outside.
Guess we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
Fight! Ooh, from a distance.
Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
Oh, hello. Don't like the look of them. Christ, I didn't think I saw them this early on. Move out of the way, for fuck's sake. Nice.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Thank you.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank you.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes. Down the ladder.
Loot.
That's the way to the temple.
Ooh. Well, that's just exactly the same thing I'm comparing, I think. The one we have on is better. Well, that's just highly annoying. I can't put it on until I'm level 6. But the age is away. It's quite smart, though. Save time, I think. Right, down to the rift we go, I think.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
Oh, we're close now. So we're going to kick off down here, I can feel it.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade. And our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Templar helmet, that'll help somebody. Well, she's not wearing a helmet, so... Not overly sure that's her thing, but never mind. Absolutely blown away at how beautifully this game is playing on this X. I really am. I'm going to keep going on about it for bloody... all the way up to at least part 20. Just annoy you all.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try.
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Right, well I think we should have a save there, just in case we don't want to have to do those bits again. I love how quick the saves are in this game as well.
Hour of our victory.
Hello?
Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is Divine Justinia's voice.
There he goes, nothing.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Here we go. Fight! Well, that weren't part of the plan.
Now! We must strip its defenses, wear it down.
She's doing nothing. Am I meant to do? Yeah, I'm meant to do this, aren't I?
The demon is vulnerable. Now!
There we go. Oh, easy. Bloody hellfire. That hurt. What the hell? Can't use my health potions. What's that all about?
More coming through the rift!
Oh, there's no point hitting him anymore. I'm better off around the other side, I think. Apart from I can't see me get out. It's the badger. Give it everything you got, lads and girls. Oh, easy. Oh, his health's back up. Shield, should I say? Nice. That's where the old invisibility comes in well handy. Come on, take him down. Go on, he's going down. Come on. How is he still up? There he goes.
Now! Seal the
Thank
rift.
you. On it. I think.
Do it!
Woo! Well, that went rather well. Woohoo! Geez time. The Wrath of Heaven. Finish the prologue.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
I swear, milady. I say, is it Oliver Twist now?
Don't worry about it. I
beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Loot. The threat remains seems to be our quest at the moment. Vain hope. Someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes case. Clammy, shallow breathing. Alright, okay, it's just me, I think. Although, yeah, I think we speak to the person that was taking care of us at some point. Can't read it again.
That's her. That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb her.
Andraste's Mabari. You know Andraste's old Mabari? He don't show up in the chant. Yeah. Can't be bothered reading all of those. Carry on.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard you.
Yeah, to be fair, we're probably just better walking up for now. Do a bit of a walkabout after.
Rifts left all over. Little cracks in the sky.
She can seal those, though. The Herald of Andraste.
Someone had better. You won't seal those rifts with the chant of light. Good luck sealing those rifts. Good luck sealing those rifts.
Stunning stuff, innit? Oh, for God's sake. Some good crafting stuff here, actually. Dagger schematic, thank you.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
think there's a few things lying on the sides of this place, if I remember rightly. Yeah, you get XP for reading some of this stuff, so it is worth doing. Oh my god. Sledgehammer and shocking staff.
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Valroyo immediately, to be tried by whoever becomes divine.
I remember doing this before walking into the room that first time I played it, because I was so keen to have a look around everywhere. It's giving me everything but a bow, isn't it? Quite handy with the old lockpick then, eh? A fair bit of XP out of all of this. I have a feeling that certain characters are able to do that lockpicking because of a particular thing. And because I'm a rogue, I'm able to do it. I'm not overly sure if you were like a Canary warrior, you'd be able to do that straight off the bat. I could be wrong, but it's how the other games worked. I think we've got a level up point. Just realised that we're on level 3 and I haven't spent a second point yet. This house is clean, I think you'll find. Nice work. Well remembered, Stephen. More XP. Oh, turn in research. Oh, hey, there's a woman here. Minaeve.
I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you.
But to be sure, thank you very much indeed.
Yes.
Oh, hello, another level up. Turned in my research, so it's all those little things we were picking up. Woohoo! Should have 2 points to spend.
If you find anything, please bring it in.
Will do. I think that might be the only thing in here now that's making a noise. Oh. Let us see what we got. There's nobody in the party at the moment, I don't think, so we can't do anything with the stuff that we've picked up there. Need to be level 6 for that. Picked up quite a lot of the old crafting stuff, so it could be once we come out of here that we can make ourselves something a bit better anyway. And we can sell those bits. Schematic, yeah, there you go. So the schematic tells you what you need. Damage, it needs 6 metal and 3 cloth. Although I'm not not overly sure why it's hidden behind the... Oh no, it's me that's hidden behind the thing. Right, let's level ourselves up, people. We've got 2 points to spend. So, we can go this way, which will take us toward Leaping Shot. You dive out of trouble and fire a hail of arrows. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? So we could go to that and get that. And that's, you fire a powerful shot that explodes on impact, damaging enemies around your target. Ooh, which one to go for? I mean, they meet up anyway. It's just which one you want straight off the bat. You can move faster while firing without sacrificing accuracy. It's quite cool as well. Might go this way actually, the leaping out the way shot. And we'll save the more stealthy stuff for later. Take the action stuff first, eh? So that's us getting to higher ground, doing more damage, and the new move, which is going to be Leaping Shot. Nice. Have ourselves a little save. The door we need to go in is that one, I think. So just checking each one. I mean, we wouldn't have had 2 level ups there if I hadn't gone around reading all those books. So it's well worth doing. Here we go.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital.
Shut up, you.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
Okay.
You realize I'm an elf. A Dalish elf.
I have not forgotten. No matter what you are or what you believe, you are exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
Yeah, get out, you.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
If you're truly trying to restore order...
That is the plan.
Help us fix this, before it's too late.
Wanted to kill me an hour ago. The Inquisition is now open for business. Let us wander aimlessly, wondering what to do next. Or something along those lines. Report to Haven's Chantry, yeah, okay, but we'll have a little wander, because I just want to... We've now got some decent gear on, thankfully. So we look a lot better than we did. However... I think with all the stuff we picked up, we can... Oh, hello.
I knew then, and crossed my heart with shame.
I think there's a little... Yeah, there is. There's a little bit up here where there's a chemist and stuff, I'm sure. Singing Maiden. I think that might be the pub, that. Alright, so lass, what you saying?
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
I didn't ask for this, but someone has to find a way to seal the breach.
Spoken nobly indeed. You think I'm mocking you? This age has made people cynical. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Aye, aye. Love interests.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
The Apothecary. Yeah, that's the one. Ah, upgrade potions. You can upgrade potions you have already unlocked. To upgrade a potion, select a category, select a potion, then select the upgrade. Potion upgrades require a significant amount of herbs to unlock. In return, they give permanent and significant bonus to your potion. Well, the big one's going to be health, isn't it? Instantly restores 385. Ah, so another 9 elf roots will get us an upgrade on our healing, which is quite cool. So it was worth picking all of those up. In the old games, the elf roots actually made you potions, so that's slightly different. I didn't get involved with much of this other stuff, as far as I remember. Right, so let's get some more elf roots. We'll definitely do that. That'll be worthwhile.
Segritt told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Segritt he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon. Huh. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
I could have sworn that you get a quest off him.
You're back. And in one piece.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Taigens' notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Passing notes. Find Taigens' notes, that's the one. There's a way of, presumably... there we go. Set as active. Visit a potion loadout station. And speak with the smith, speak with the quartermaster. Just jotting down the quests, people. Smith and Quartermaster. I think we'll do that because it will give us a little bit of a run around the town. So I think actually we'll do that first. Visit a potion loadout station. Alright, okay. Regeneration potion, yeah. Potion assignments and replenishment. To replenish potions, you must have enough herbs of the appropriate type. Use LS to select the assigned potion slot and X to replenish individual potions, or Y to restore the entire stack. So that's, yeah, so it's going to be 5 elf roots, which we'll take down from the upgrade we want. But we'll take them, and we'll find some more roots.
Just right.
Quest done. Oh, hello. Right, off to the Quartermasters then. What? God's sakes. Oh, is that just the station? Yeah, I think it is. Here's the pub.
And you've seen no signs of the Grey Wardens anywhere. You're certain? We're not paying you to be sarcastic.
There was some lovely music inside the pubs with the singing.
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harrit is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can't make you, Threnn the Quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segritt. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minaeve. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Hey, Varric.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
I'm still not sure I believe any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Good talk. Right. Pretty sure the smithy and all that are down here. That's the shop. I'll do the shop last, actually, because just in case I sell something we want to keep. Actually, it's not down here. It's down one more, I think.
All things in this world.
What's this here?
I spoke with Commander Cutler. I apologise for what I said earlier.
It's nothing. Now,
Nothing.
can you tell me of Redcliffe?
The mages have been quiet since
What one man gains, another has lost.
I think Cassandra's down there somewhere, possibly.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses.
Speak with the smith and the quartermaster. There we go.
Suitable mount for Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Upgrading an item adds the upgrade stats to the item's stats, in addition to changing its appearance. For example, attaching a hilt with a +3 cunning bonus to a sword adds this bonus to the sword. You can freely remove and add existing upgrades or exchange them between different items. New upgrades can be crafted in crafting stations. That's the only thing I've got, I think, that's capable of doing anything.
Back in Anne's day, my uncle was 5th praetor.
Oh, there's Harrit there.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harrit, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Quite well.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, You need custom work. Something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boot. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Goodbye.
Excellent.
Right.
So we've got the scout coat schematic. And he thinks we've got it. Let's have a look. Ooh, recurved longbow schematic, thank you. Take a bit of that action. Scout coat arms schematic. No, just scout coat arms in fact. There's another couple of chests I think. There's certainly what? Oh no, oh, there was another one. But it's not. Okay, so we'll look at it on here. Craft armor. To craft new armor or weapons, you need a schematic and enough material. The schematic determines the appearance and potential power of the crafted item. The materials determine the specific stats and power that will be added to the new item. Seems reasonable. Each crafting schematic has one or more slots. Each slot accepts a specific number of materials of either metal, cloth or leather. Fill all available slots to craft the item. There are 5 different types of crafting slots: utility, offensive, defensive, damage and armor. The type of slot determines the stat that will be generated from the material placed into it. For example, placing iron in a defense slot gives a bonus to melee defense, while putting it into the utility slot gives a bonus to strength. Experiment with different combinations of materials and slots to create unique items that fit your needs. There you go. Each crafted material has a predetermined stat value for each possible slot type. So we can actually, oh yeah, I see the colours changing. It's quite nice, isn't it? So it takes 9, well 7 of the 9 I have of the dragonling scales to create that jacket. So they're all kind of the same armor rating, it's just what look I want, isn't it? I wonder if I should hang on to the dragonling scales, because I'm not sure they're as readily findable as the others. That Druffalo hide, I've got 16 of them and the Nugskin. Yeah, because those give you the fire resistance, cold resistance, range defense. Um, 10% cold resistance and fire resistance is quite good, isn't it? Yeah, we'll use the Nugskin for now. Keep the other stuff. Nice. And you can rename it as well. Woohoo! Well prepared. 15 Gs. Craft a weapon or piece of armor in single player mode. We'll just leave the name for now, I think.
Right.
So it's taken it's a bit of a jump actually. We've gone up from 52 to 67 there in the armor front, I think. That's what we started in, isn't it? Oh, that's an upgrade. So we could upgrade the scout arms, can we? Yeah, here we go. Nice. So it takes it from plus 4% range of defense to plus 7. And they look a little bit different as well. Nice. 15 Gs customized. Enchant or upgrade a piece of equipment in a single player mode. So we need to make a weapon. Let's have a look. Mind you, we haven't spoken to the other dude, have we? That's Harrit. I thought there was a quartermaster and a smithy. Yeah, speak with the quartermaster. Am I missing a trick here? No, I think it must be somewhere else then. Oh, is it the shop guy? Is that what it is? I'll go and check that out in a second. Let's craft the... We've got the bow schematic, didn't we? Recurve bow. Not sure any of those are making a difference, really. Oh, that's for the damage, and that's for the offense. Sunder on hit, critical chance, 12% critical damage bonus. What's Sunder on hit? Is that fire or something? Or lightning? Thunder? Thunder, lightning. I'll take the damage bonus for now. Just try that. Doesn't make any difference. Oh yeah, there's difference down at the bottom, isn't it? So that's got +1 strength. The bottom left I'm looking at here. +1 strength, +1% attack, +1% melee defense, low armor rating, damage, blah. That's got stagger and stuff on it. I might use that. So did I miss a trick with these as well then? Alright. That's it's got a utility slot +1 cunning. That's got a utility slot +1 dexterity. Chance to sunder, 2.5% fire damage resistance. I'll stick with it for now. The deadly bow. A little bit better than what we've got in it. Apart from +3 dexterity was probably quite nice, but never mind. And we've got empty grip and empty rune socket. We've got anything to put in it? Try upgrading it. That'll be a no.
You need something? Let me know.
How do you craft the upgrades then? Not sure about the answer to that one.
Let me know.
$345 shiny gold. Can afford that actually. Item level 10. So I can't wear it yet. Okay. I've done all right there. Got ourselves some new armor. I've got ourselves a new boat.
You built for them the golden city, the center of all creation.
Segritt.
Ah, you're awake and out of Lady Cassandra's clutches. And I slipped that, young elven lass good coin to tell me when you came back to us. No matter, no matter. Segritt, honored to meet you. Thank you for all you've done, and hopefully will still do.
What do you think I'll be doing exactly?
Word's already spreading that if anyone can close that blighted thing in the sky, it's you. Anything you need is yours. For a reasonable price, of course. Supplies are a little tight, given the circumstances.
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
The kind with nowhere else to go. These blasted demons destroy most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition is called. Yet. I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
Yeah, did that clear that off? No, it didn't. So he's not the quartermaster. Who the bloody hell's the quartermaster? Why am I so confused? Right. Yeah, the thing is I could do with going out on a mission first, because I might use some of this stuff. Well, we can get rid of that. And that. And that. And probably that. Sod it. Just get rid of it all, apart from the staff, in case it's any good for Solas. We'll probably use that helm at some point once we get it... I'll hang on to that helm in case someone can use that. I don't think there's any... I think these are just for selling, these bracelets and stuff. I can't remember if there's gifts in this game. The Elven Cowl. Well, it's better than what we've got on. It's only 13. Oh, should have looked at the adventure hat first. Oh no, that's... Yeah, leave that for now. Ah, that's a grip for Bianca for what's his face. Take one of them. Yeah, could have bought the schematics for him. He's got a bow that's better than the one I've just made. That's a bit harsh. It's not a huge amount different though, is it? Right, that'll do. Right, where the bloody hell is this Quartermaster? Let's have a look. Have we got a map here somewhere, people? Solas. Who's this? Threat remains. War room. Merchant. Blacksmith. Merchant. Taigens notes, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. I thought the Quartermaster and the Blacksmith were both at the same place.
The lights in the shadow.
Oh no, I know who it is. I know who it is. It's the guy with the blonde hair, is it?
We cannot stay here. Why not? Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight them? Yes. Walk in the Maker's grace.
It's a little box there, though.
The lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's rule is written.
Ooh, Darkspawn Alpha Shield. Nice. Schematic. Well, yeah, there's quite a lot of elf fruit kicking around here. We definitely want that upgrade for the upgrade for our health potion. Ooh, hello. Ooh, it's a big one. Oh, hello. Exacting longbow. Defender coat arms. Oh, you see, I should have done all this before I made anything. I think there's quite a few elf fruit on the way to that quest for those notes as well, which is just up the way a bit. Good grief, people, we've gone right over the hour mark. Well, the quest marker, I suppose. There is a... I do have a big shiny quest marker on my map, but I thought that was for the main quest. But it's not... I know who it is. I just remembered who it is. She's up here by the tents. And you have to speak to her about stuff. Oh, we always get them in the end, people. Fulfill Inquisition requisitions with the Quartermaster, Threnn.
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Threnn, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as Quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Logain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
It's quite interesting, some of these conversations, because they are talking about Dragon Age 1 and Dragon Age... Well, that was about Dragon Age 1, but Dragon Age 1 and 2, I assume they're going to talk about. I can't come out of this without...
With that attitude, I can't imagine how you made enemies in Denerim. People just don't want to hear the truth. I was at Ostagar, and I know what really happened.
No, you don't.
Kalen overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Ten Logain made the right decision. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
Betrayed his king, more like. Never mind. Tell me about requisitions.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions? I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harrit can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Right you are.
Make a go with you.
I think I remember the logging site. There's a logging stand further up. I think there might be one on the way to this other quest, actually, that we've got. So, Haven's Best and Brightest we're good with. Not enough materials. Logging stand, yeah. So...
Thanks for checking anyway.
Lovely. Right, I think if we go to our journal. There we go. So we've got two now. We've got requisition for weapons. So we just need to find the login stand, and that is on the way to passing notes, I think. So, well, that's an ideal place to wrap things up, people, as it happens. And we've gone well over. Look at that. You got an hour and 20 minutes out of me, just about. Getting right into this, people. Right, well, we'll go and do those two quick quests at the beginning of part 3, and then we'll crack into going to the see Cassandra and getting into a proper quest as well, and getting out into the proper world. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Dragon Age Inquisition on the Xbox One X, and I'll catch you next time, folks. Take it easy. Bye.